Would you like to
So why don't get with my friends? I don't know what happens, just like.
All right, guys. Welcome to Chatting with Derik from the chat. First official episode. Hopefully, many more to come. Many more to come. Not hopefully, many more to come. Give you basic synopsis. If you haven't watched the intro already, go check that out. But the show is pretty much just me talking some shit for 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm also answering questions from a voicemail mailbag every week. So if you got questions, again, remember, no matter the topic, just send it in and we're talking about it. I try to come prepared with something maybe every week. This is what I'm going to do every week as well. I'll start it off with the topic that I think is interesting, that you should get on the internet and check out. And I've been researching this for a couple of weeks now. I've been in on it. I'm deep in the 4chan, the Antarctica egg. If you don't know about the Antarctica egg, get on Google and look it up, because I think this is the hottest story in 2025 right now. And it's still developing. It's still early in stages, but it's a lot of information. We're trying to figure out what's real and what's not. But there's some gems there. The Antarctica egg is an egg that was found in a cave in one of the mountains. You can look this up. There's lakes, red lakes in Antarctica, and it was found near one of those red lakes, an egg, and there was a UAB or a UPB. I don't know the exact terminology that we're using. I'm not even going to say we, because I'm not really a part of it. I'm part of the riders. Shout out to the riders. But they're using terminology I don't really understand, but it's like UDP, UAP. They found a thing that was communicating to them, and it was telling them like, yo, you need to prepare for some stuff. And I don't really know if they was communicating, but I do think they found an egg. And I think they found something in Antarctica. Antarctica's very, very crazy place, man. Like I said, they got red lakes. It's some interesting stuff going on in there. Chatting with DftC. Go Google it. Go look it up. And also, Joe Rogan interviewed a guy, Jason Sands, I believe is his name. I want to say Jason Sands is his name. He interviewed Jason Sands like 2 weeks ago, and this guy got abducted by an alien. He was talking to an alien. And you don't go on Joe Rogan if you don't, you know what I mean? You got to be kind of legit, right? He got abducted, dude. So look it up. Go look up the Antarctica egg, and then go look up the Joe Rogan YouTube video, and you tell me that I'm crazy. I'm not a conspiracy theory guy. I just like to take in information and then divulge take what I need from it. You should do the same. All right. So like I said, I got a voicemail system set up. I got a couple voicemails already, guys, and we're just gonna shoot through them. F it. Shout out to the voicemail. The number is 202-643-7366. Again, 202-643-7366. Toll free, 24/7, 365. You call it, it doesn't ring my phone. It goes straight to the voicemail. So you could call it whenever. You could blow it up. You could call 100 times. I don't care. All right, let's go through the first one.
What's up, Derik? It's your boy, Marlon. And just a quick little Super Bowl question.
Oh my God.
Favorite props that aren't anytime touchdown. You know we're going to ride. You know we're going to trail. You know if it folds, they're going on the docket. We'll see you Thursday.
All right. Shout out to my guy, Marlon, the docket master at Pitt Moneyline on Twitter. If you ever get sold by somebody on a parlay, tweet at Pitt Moneyline. He'll put that team on the docket. He's the docket master. He tracks everybody that's selling. And he's a rider. Shout out to my guy. To answer his question, some of my favorite props. Wow. Let's see. I'm definitely riding on Rico Bosco's over 6.5 rushing attempts from Patrick Mahomes. Shout out to Rico Bosco. Shout out to Healthy Debate. He did a Healthy Debate with Stephen Che. You can go check that out on YouTube. And they go through like 20 to 25, 26, 27 something props. And they all going to hit. Everything from Rico's going to hit. So you can ride that. I got stuff here too as well. They're a little crazy, but I don't think they're too crazy. One that I really like out there is sitting at plus 320 is, will either team overcome a 10-plus point deficit to win the game? So at any point, if they're down 10 points, either team, and they come back to win the game, that's plus 320 in your pocket. Why not? Who knows? Somebody might get a field goal off, then a pick six or something. It's the Super Bowl. You never know. I think that's a solid bet. Then you also have a bet out here And this is all on DraftKings, by the way. Shout out to DraftKings. I like to work with DraftKings because I want to take all the money from DraftKings legally. So these are all the plays that you need to ride. You could do that with me as well. Another play that I like, total players with receptions under 13.5. I mean, how many people are going to be catching the ball on Sunday? How many? Like, seriously, it's not the Detroit Lions. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. They got DeAndre Hopkins out there, maybe Noah Gray, but I don't see 14 different people catching the pass. So under 13.5 total players with receptions is coming at -160. I think those are good odds for that. I really do. Then we have Kansas City Chiefs to win coin toss and win the game. So a lot riding right there on the coin toss from the rip. You know, you're going to know if you're going to win some money tonight or if it's going to be a long night straight off the coin toss type of energy. If you're that kind of guy, and I might be that kind of guy, that's in it at +255. So Kansas City Chiefs to win the coin toss and win the game, +255. Love that prop. Final prop. I know you said you didn't want any touchdowns, but I'm going to give you an anytime touchdown as well. Isaiah Pacheco, anytime touchdown. Like those odds a lot. Again, shout out to my guy Marlon, man. Thanks for the voicemail. Great voicemail. Great voicemail. All right, let's go to the next one.
Yes, Mr. Derik from the chat. This is your fave Washington Commanders
That's my boo.
fan.
Yes.
This is E-Boogie.
Yes.
I want to say I'm so proud of you. But I want to know a topic that you could discuss.
Mm-hmm.
It's about this Super Bowl. It's about what do you really think is going to happen? Do you think that that the Eagles are going to take this all the way home? What do you think? What is your prediction? Do you think things will be overshadowed by, Kelsey and like you said, Taylor Swift? What do you think? What is your thought about it? I'm not that excited about this Super Bowl, just to be honest. But I would like to know your thoughts. Okay. Talk to you later.
Shout out to my boo. That's my Commanders boo. You know who you are. We was holding it down for the entire season. We're going to get them tickets together. I'm going to let you know where I'm sitting in a minute. As far as the game Sunday and what I think is going to happen. Now, I touched on this a little bit on the intro, and I'm not going to walk it back in any sort of regard. I do think there is a conspiracy out there for the proposal. I think that's a real deal thing. And I'm riding with the Chiefs because of that. I heard Big Cat say earlier, if you think it's rigged, just shut the hell up and bet the Chiefs. I don't think that's a bad plan from Big Cat. I don't. So I'm going to ride with the Chiefs because I do think there might be a little bit of funny magic going on. You hear them in the press. They went up. Roger Goodell and Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes are on a press run tour talking about how, we don't rig nothing. If y'all don't care, y'all don't rig nothing, keep it pushing then. Why you feel the need for all y'all to come out here and be talking about it then? You got me thinking that it is rigged. Y'all not going to play mind games with me. I know what's going on. And then, on top of this, get this, guys. Ronald Tolbert will be officiating this game. His crew has got the Super Bowl. I mean, we all know that there's some refs in the NFL that's bad, but this guy is legitimately always got issues. So, do not be surprised to see some funny calls. Don't be surprised to see funny calls on Sunday. Because I know that's coming. Now, it just depends on if the ball's going to bounce the Chiefs away. I'm going to ride with the Chiefs. I'm with the Chiefs. Chiefs got a Holy Cross guy, my guy Hanson. He plays on the Chiefs team, so I'm riding with him. Shout out to Holy Cross. Go Crusaders, go. You know that's how we ride. So, Chiefs money line is a play that I am on. Shout out to Erica. I'm going to get you that information on them seats. All right, next voicemail. This is going great. All right, next voicemail.
Yo, Derik. This is Deej from the chat.
My guy.
Talking point. Is Ovechkin the new great in hockey? I mean, he's going to beat Gretzky's record. It's just a matter of when.
Yep.
But does that already solidify him as one of the greats, if not the great? I'll hang up and listen. Thank you.
Shout out to my guy, Deez. That was like my quick story about my guy, Deez. Deez was like my first buddy in the chat. I gotta always say this so I got a platform with Deez. Deez was my first friend in the chat that rode with me. We rode Navy versus Army together. Shout out to my guy, Deez. And shout out to Ov. Ov is, yes, he is the best. He's the best without question. He's got his ring. He's got his dominant seasons. He's putting up LeBron numbers. at an old age, he's the LeBron of hockey, I guess. But I mean, he's not as hated as LeBron, I don't think. I'm not as much in the hockey world as I should be, but I feel like Ovechkin is loved across the league. I remember back in the day, right? I remember back in the day when it was like Crosby and Ovechkin. Ovechkin used to get all the respect. It was like, yeah, Crosby's nice with it, but Ovechkin was down to get his hands dirty. I remember Ovechkin would he would really bang you up if you wanted to get your hands dirty. He was not afraid of the bump. Crosby was a little soft on the ice. So that's why Ovi's past him and he's about to eclipse Gretzky. You gotta respect the guy. And I'm gonna say this right now. Right hand up. I should have been more behind the Caps growing up. I spent a lot of my youth rooting for the Wizards and wasting my life rooting for the Wizards when I could have been just a hockey guy, you know? Ovechkin is great. Ovechkin's a money guy. He's a great human being. He's an awesome star to have in your city. I love Ovechkin, and I love that he's about to go ahead and be the best hockey player ever, and it was in a Caps jersey forever. That's awesome, man. Yeah, shout out to Ovi. I'm going to try to get to another hockey game. I got to find out if my boy Rick could get me some more tickets. I do want to go back to another hockey game. Electric atmosphere. I said on Twitter, healthy debate, probably top two atmosphere I've ever been in as far as a fan. Seriously, and I haven't been to too many hockey games in my life, and this was just a regular season game I went to. I couldn't imagine what a playoff atmosphere would be like in a hockey arena. Hockey is a top sporting event to go see in person. Next question, man.
Yo, Derik chat. It's your boy Kenny.
Oh, shit.
From the hardwood right now. Let's talk about it. It's the biggest thing going in sports. Luka Doncic too fat to play hoops.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. It got me thinking. I'm walking on the court right now, and I think if it was Mavs Brass running my men's league team, we have nobody who could play. They cut them all for eating the table, man. So I want to ask you, all right? I want to ask Derik chat what it is, your top 5, your starting 5 of fat athletes. I'm going to go right now. I'm going to give you mine. All right? Quick off the top. Running my point, I'm going with the hefty lefty, right? I love having a quarterback running my offense. If anytime you're nicknamed hefty lefty, you're one of the all-time fat guys. Give me number 22, big boy. At my shooting guard, I'm picking one of the best shooting guards ever. Give me James Harden. James Harden. Look, anytime you can force your way out of a city, out of a team, for purposely getting fat, eating your way out, and then playing like trash on purpose, 6 warm-up jerseys in the line? Come on. James Harden, one of the all-time fat guys. Give me at the number 3, Big Papi, another guy. Massive nickname. Big Papi. That guy commanding my center. I love it. Here's where it gets a little tricky. All right? There's a lot of things I can do here. But at my 4, I'm going Charles Barkley.
That's my guy.
Undersized for my 4, but I got an undersized team. I got some fat boys, but they ain't all fat. Quick shout out to the NBA crew inside the NBA. I don't even know that they would have a show if they could not do fat jokes. So shout out Charles and Shaq. Quick shout out to 2 of the all-time fat athletes. And then at my 5, in a league of fat guys, at a position of fat guys, I'm taking the bowling ball with legs and arms. It's Vince Wilfork.
Oh,
I couldn't do this list and not have a D lineman. I mean, he is, when you think fat NFL D lineman, you're thinking Vince Wilfork.
God damn it, Teddy.
On a basketball court, he might take up all the paint. He really is that big. So, I love my list. I'd love to hear yours. Don't
Shout out to my guy Kenny, yo. Legendary rider, legendary human being. I love Kenny. He stole a couple of my picks, man. I knew he was going to be on Charles Barkley, but he took Vince Wilfork from me, man. Vince Wilfork might be MVP, all-time fat athlete. So Charles Barkley. I'm not going to reuse anybody. I got a couple names, and I am on Google. I'm not going to lie, but all right. So all-time fat athletes, you got to respect them, right? Give me John Daly. Give me John Daly at point guard. I need a guy that knows how to set the tone, knows the vibes, and he's going to be fat, but he's going to be effective. John Daly, he's going to play his heart out. Give me John Daly at point guard. All-time fat squad. I think that's solid. Give me at shooting guard. This guy was fat all time, knew he was fat all time, and still got the job done. CC Sabathia. Toss me CC Sabathia at the shooting guard. CC Sabathia, big dude, big guzzling dude, but got the job done. Hall of Famer. Another baseball guy, Milwaukee Brewer dude, the Prince of Fat, Prince Fielder. Prince Fielder was a tubby dude. I think him at the 3 would be strong. I think he's not going to get up the court too much, but when you hit him in his spot, he's going to get the job done. You know, just tossing the ball down in the paint and hope for the best. Give me Robert Tractor Trailer, Kenny. I know you know about Robert Tractor Trailer, Charlotte Hornet legend. I can't pull up his numbers. I don't know if they even took the time to put his stats up online. But rest in peace also to Robert Tractor Trailer. Oh, my gosh. Legend. I think he averaged one season maybe 3 points and 2 rebounds. But he had a 14-year, maybe it was a sneaky 10-year career. Robert Tractor Trailer at the 4. And at the 5, give me 2020 Joel Embiid. 2020 Joel Embiid was a fat fatty. And he just wanted to sit around and eat cheesesteaks and do nothing. Give me Joel Embiid at the center. So I think I got John Daly here. I got CC Sabathia. I got Prince Fielder. I got Robert Tractor Trailer. You know what? We're going to take out Robert Tractor Trailer out of respect for the dead. And give me Sean Kemp. Give me retired Sean Kemp that was on the booze. That was like, he had the beer gut. Give me Sean Kemp at the 4. And then give me 2020 Joel Embiid at the 5. Strong team there, Kenny. I don't know who's going to win, but I can tell you one thing. A Golden Corral would hate to see this team coming. They really would. Shout out to my guy, Kenny Hammer. Shout out to the Riders. Awesome call from Kenny there. All right, this is my last one out the voicemail. Dude, shout out to everybody that's been calling through the voicemails. This is awesome. I'm having an amazing time. You guys are awesome. Again, the number to call is 202-643-7366. Toll free, 24/7, 365. All right, last voicemail, guys. Let's take a listen.
Yo, Derek, this is Josh from Chicago.
My guy.
My question is, if you were to be made commissioner of the NBA, what would you do to help the product that we're watching on the floor right now?
Yeah.
And what would you do to incentivize the top-tier players to go play for teams or cities that normally don't get those top-tier players? I'll hang up and listen. Right on.
Shout out to my guy Josh, man. Josh is the man. We put parlays together a lot. Shout out to Josh. Excellent question from Josh. And I had this on my mind for a minute. First of all, we need to scrap the NBA end game, whatever the hell that is. Get rid of it. Nobody cares. It's not incentivizing anybody to play hard. It's not helping the viewership. Get rid of it. Relegation is my answer, Josh. We need to start relegating teams. If you suck, then you're getting relegated. Let's make the G League something for real, and we'll start relegating teams. It's enough talent out there in enough cities in America. You could put a team in Nashville that'll get traction. You could put a team up in New England, another team up in New England, somewhere, Connecticut. People will go. Let's start add teams, add a relegation system, and let's start penalizing people for sucking. I'm tired of watching teams suck, get good draft picks for 3 or 4 years, and then they're just shipped off and it's back to sucking again. It's a horrible system. And it's hard to figure out what will incentivize these guys, right? Because they're making buku dollars to live their dreams. So I don't know what it's going to take. Some guys are hungry, but it's like the hunger's gone in some of these players, right? And I had a couple people, they're like, oh yeah, it's hard for these teams in these smaller markets because the NBA doesn't want to back the smaller markets. And Adam Silver, you got to wake up, dude, because these smaller market teams winning championships is not a bad thing. Like when the Cleveland Cavaliers was playing the Golden State Warriors, small market Cavaliers in that championship finals, that was 2 years of the greatest finals in my life that I've ever witnessed. And the Cleveland Cavaliers was a part of that. So San Antonio Spurs, when they were on their generational run, the NBA was in an amazing place. So to say that the small market teams can't be successful, can't lead to a successful product of the NBA with viewership is just a lazy answer from Adam Silver. And I think that we got to hold the players a little bit more accountable as well, right? There's always this conversation around players sitting out and not going hard. It's hard when you got everybody want to join super teams, man. It's hard. But I'd incentivize them like this, right? This is what I would do if I was the GM of the Washington Wizards to incentivize people to come here. Look, and I'm gonna pitch to KD right now. I'm gonna pitch to Kevin Durant right now. I'm gonna act like, so Kevin, I know that you got a couple options out there, right? You got Golden State, who's looking to go on a title run. You got Miami Heat. They've got their generational legacies of championships. And I want to make an offer to you here as the Washington Wizards, right? Small market team that you can create your own legacy. I'm even willing to give you a percentage in ownership or revenue from a successful season, right? We can put together a financial plan that if we are able to reach the playoffs in back-to-back years, I'll give you a percentage of the ticket sales. I'll give you a percentage of the TV revenue. I'll work a contract. I'll work out something with the superstar to the point where it would make sense for them to come there. And I'll even do this for you, Kevin. I'll set up a financial plan so that when you retire, we'll have some sort of ownership there for you. Because, listen, I'm just the GM here, and I can only put players on. I can only get the players. I can't play the game on the court and get the fans in the seats. That's you doing the heavy lifting there. So as far as it goes in my mind, in my eyes, I think that you should reap the benefits of a successful season, Kevin. And I think that you should reap the benefits of a successful seasons to come even forward if you're willing to work with a small market team like us. Let's go ahead and put money in together and grow it. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give them this, crazy million contract and then ship them off to another team and that's their problem. I feel like that's bad business. So that's how I would do it. But definitely relegation system. I think we need to develop that. And even further, with the game being so global, let's look at it from a UEFA standpoint, Adam Silver. Let's make a global game, a global tournament. You want to do this little petty in-tournament BS? Nah, let's be for real. Let's be global. Let's get the best, the championship teams and the runner-up. And let's set up a UEFA FIBA thing in the offseason every summer. And let's play ball. Let's play ball for a championship, and let's add some stakes to that. I think that there's a way to grow the game and not lose the authenticity of it. I think that we're losing a lot of authenticity to the game, and it's becoming really dried down. People don't care about the NBA to the playoffs. So that's my rant on the NBA, and that's pretty much the mailbag, guys. So, that was awesome. Again, the number is 202-643-7366 for you to call in and leave a voicemail. Shout out to everybody that called in and left a voicemail. Really appreciate you guys. Great topics tonight. Great talk tonight. We will be back next week. Same time, same place. Again, leave a voicemail and I'll get to it, man. Shout out to the chat. I love the chat. Shout out to the Rider Camp. And never forget, it's Riders Forever.
So why don't get with my friends? I don't know what happens, just like. So why don't you and your friends with me and my friends? I had that little ass Benz, Nissan at your crib showing up. Liquor store at an Artemis, we Irish rose it up. Then we rode to the movies. You rocked your fake Chloe's. You had Gap and Gucci. That's still 2 G's, but that's the last year purse. Like it's still 2G. Ooh, you so bougie. Boo, you could've fooled me. Cause 5 years ago, you was so Fuji's. Now you don't want nothing unless it costs a few G's. You like the light-skinned Nia, the dark-skinned Aaliyah, the black Jennifer Lopez, a ghetto senorita. You remind me of my Jeep, but not no Kia. We could talk on your cell, but not no Kia. It be going in and out, that's why I barely hear you. It be going in and out like a robbery. I'm tryna take this money like Rob and Jeter. Then I'ma take it to the house like trick or treat.